Hey guys, this is Kaha. I have definitely procrastinated making this video for Ace. I think this is like 2 or 3 years now. I've been promising to make her an intro video, so that's what I'm going to do. Welcome to Cribs. This is Kaha's bathroom. Figured I would show you guys around a little bit. Placemat that I was gifted by a nice bartender in Punta del Este in Uruguay on Free Agents. Put that up right like some artwork on my wall. Got National Forest property boundary sign I may or may not have stolen / borrowed off an oak tree on top of Ridge Mountain. Let's see. Hairbrush. Roommate Clint gave me this hairbrush, which is also a bluebird. It's pretty nifty. Got my scented wax burner over here, Warm Rustic Woods. It's kind of my smell. A leg bone off of elk. Found in Montana one winter. Me and Abram were exploring. Yeah, so that's my bathroom. Sorry I lost on Bloodlines. Been beating myself up over that for a long while now. Ace, love you to death. I hope that this little intro suits your fancy to introduce your recap for this week. Hit me up, guys. Love you to pieces.
Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Ace here for your third recap of the challenge Bloodlines, Battle of the Bloodlines, and this week it really starts to go down as a battle between bloodlines. So let's get into it. But first, I want to give a huge thank you to Kaha for that awesome intro / tour of his bathroom. I mean, I'm sure a bunch of the ladies that watch these recaps and are into that sort of thing didn't mind that you forgot to put your shirt on before the start of your Cribs Kaha edition. Thanks so much. It's been a long time coming for Kaha to make an intro to one of these recaps, and he finally did it, so let's give him a round of applause. Go follow him on his social medias. I'm going to put his blog down below too, because he writes stuff, and the only problem with him writing stuff is that we can't hear him say it, but you know, we have imaginations now, don't we? Alright. Last night's episode started off with, where it ended off with everybody being put onto two different teams, the red team and the blue team. Everybody is not happy at all whenever TJ calls up Cara Maria and Jamie to be the team leaders, I guess, because they have to, you know, choose the team. Cara Maria and Jamie have a turn to each choose a vet on every other round, and then their whatever their other half goes to the other team. Anyway, confusing. Anissa is not confident at Cara Maria and Jamie's team building skills.
Out of all people to choose teams, we have Cara Maria and Jamie. Jamie doesn't know us, and Cara is a bad decision maker.
Can we also take a moment to go over something that pissed me off? So TJ says that anybody considered a vet is anybody on the challenge, the real world, or are you the one? I guess that's the way they had to split it up, but no, I don't like it. I don't like them being called vets. No, Are You the One is not a part of this. I feel like a mean girl. Like, no, you can't be part of our club. You're totally not one of us. They're totally not one of us. Moving on. Red team. Let's read them off to you. We have Cara Maria, Bananas, Candace, Tony, Brianna, Corey, Nicole, Camila, Anthony, Thomas, Rihanna, and Dario. Jamie with the blue team. We have Vince, Leroy, Shane, Jenna, Mitch, Nani, Larissa, Kellyanne, Steven, Anissa, and Rafi. I like when Jamie picks Leroy and he's all,
"Thanks for picking me, man. That was real nice of you. Real nice of you."
When it's time for Jenna to split up from her sister, she is very happy about it.
I'm probably the only one that feels like this, but I'm so excited. I have had enough of her, so bye, Brianna.
Once the teams are chosen and Cara looks over at Jamie's team, she's like,
I look over at my cousin Jamie's team and they are looking stacked. Then I look over at my team and I think, what just happened?
Now TJ drops another bomb, that their fate in the game is still tied to their bloodline. What is TJ doing? Of course he doesn't tell him how at this moment. He's just dropping half clues everywhere. TJ the tease. Tease J, if you will. Kind of like that. Tease Jay. Back at the house, Cara, Maria, and Bananas are chatting it up about the dynamic of their team, and Bananas thinks it would be very therapeutic for their relationship if they had to run in a final together. I hate this whole two teams thing. Now I don't know what team to go for. I literally can't, and that's why I made this Twitter poll, because I knew that everybody else literally couldn't either. Check it out. What's your vote? Tell me down in the comments. Moving on to challenge time. Also, I hate to burst your guys' bubbles, but there's no drinking time in this episode, which I think is complete horseshit, and I hate when that happens. No party at the club time. The challenge today is called Meet Me Halfway. They play as two teams. Basically, it is two platforms with a swinging bridge in the middle. They have to jump across each one by one, with flags. Whoever does the fastest wins. If you fall in the water, you're disqualified. That's just how it goes. Red goes first at the flip of the coin, but when they flip the coin, Red gets it, they're all like, yeah, because they think they get to pick first, and then they're like, oh shit, we have to go first? That's a whole different story. People don't like to go first because you like to watch the other team fuck up, so then you don't do what they did. You know what I'm saying. Bananas goes first, and he leaps onto the middle thing, and then he's like, I know that this is gonna be like a thing of momentum, and people are gonna have to go through this fast, or it's not gonna work. Candace jumps and not only face plants the middle bridge, but then she also jumps and face plants the platform that she's trying to make it to. Ouch and ouch. Nicole was the first one to miss the second platform and fall into the water, and Nani is really upset about this because she doesn't want everybody to think that Nicole is the weakest link. You are the weakest link. I was super surprised that Brianna even made it across this thing at all, okay? No lie. But the way she did it, she looked like she was a little pony just leaping over it effortlessly. Rihanna fell hard. And then everybody was doing great again, back and forth, until Tony jumped, hit his fucking ribs. It was like smack, boom, 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 smack into the water. It wasn't good. It didn't look good. It looked bad. Anthony's doing pretty well. Kellyanne's standing down there watching him, and she's just super proud, all like,
There you go, Anthony. My little monkey.
what was that? Like, what was this? What was this, Kellyanne? Kellyanne's a gangster. Candace then won again, leaped onto the middle bridge, but her face reached it first, and she is bleeding, and she is hurt. Now she's got blood. She's got bad blood, and she gets up, and she leaps onto the platform and finishes like a G. Go on with your bad self. Corey looks like fucking Frogger, just jumping across this thing. At the end of the red team's round, Bananas is very pleased.
I thought that Candace wasn't going to be able to jump more than 6 inches off this platform, and Brianna was going to freak out and have a conniption fit. I cannot tell you how pleasantly surprised I am at how well both Brianna and Candace are performing at this point.
Candace is all,
Don't doubt me, bitches!
while blood's just pouring from her face. Meanwhile, at the medic van, Candace is off, headed to the hospital to get some stitches. Peace out. Time for the blue team to start, and when they go, everybody seems to be doing just fine until it's Vince's turn. He's left in the middle, completely still with no swing in his swing thing. So he tries to jump and he latches his arms onto the side. Now he's hanging onto the side like a monkey. Like he's just hanging there. First he's hanging with 2 arms, then he's hanging with 1 arm, then he's like underneath it, and everybody's like, just fall already. So he falls into the water and he gets eliminated. Then right afterward, basically the same thing happens to Jamie and then Kellyanne, but then after that they gain some more momentum and they're doing really well. Then Larissa goes and falls hard into the water and the red team wins! The red team originally started off thinking they were the weaker team, and now their heads are like, everybody has banana size heads because now they're thinking they're pretty damn strong. And Larissa is pissed. Like after she falls in the water, she like basically comes out, she's trying to scream to her sister that all the guys on the team are dicks. Now Tony needs to see the medic. Dude, this challenge is fucking people up. The wind's knocked out of him from hitting the thing. I'm telling you, he hit the thing fucking hard. At least that's what it looked like on the TV. Like he hit it like it fucking throat chopped him on the side of the thing, and then he did like 8 backflips and then landed on his back into the water. Oh man, F that. So he's going to the hospital too. Peace out. So the blue team now has to go home, figure out who they want to throw into the pit. Red team is going to decide the same, but first TJ lets them know that whoever they decide to throw in, their bloodline is now on the line as well to go home if they lose. And everybody's like, oh, what the fuck?
Boom goes the dynamite!
Bananas always has something to say when TJ drops a bomb. Kind of his thing. The blue team decides to choose on performance or that they just want to get rid of Camila. So they choose Larissa to go in, and then Larissa goes and tells Camila this, and I think that you guys know how Camila will react to this. At least I knew this isn't going to go well.
My sister? Like, what the fuck? Why? If this game is gonna get cutthroat right now, honey, you're all in for a treat.
Yes! Crazy Camilla train. I love it. Toot toot. All aboard the crazy Camilla train. She's gonna go off. She walks up to the dudes to confront them and she's all like, I got my towel on my head and I'm ready for war, motherfuckers.
I'm telling you, like, right now, this is not a good move. That is not fair. You want my back? You have to have my back right now. Have they not seen her perform? Are they out of their minds? I will take it personal. Do you guys know why you guys are voting for her?
She was talking to Vince.
I'm sorry, you fell. My sister did better than you today.
And Vince is like,
Yeah, she's done better than me in every challenge, I think.
there was a long pause.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
Yeah.
She says Kellyanne's name somewhere in the conversation and Kellyanne comes out of nowhere and she's like,
Don't yell when you don't know what you're talking about. Do I have to yell to talk over you? Who are you voting for? Jenna!
all this screaming. The people in my apartment complex are gonna be like, the crazy girl is filming herself again. I love Banana's quote about Camilla's rage.
God damn, Camilla. I have never seen a more aggressive campaign in my life. I think at this point, Camilla could give Hillary Clinton a run for her money. I'm just trying to hunker down and not take any grenades in the trenches. That Brazilian is gonna be on fire.
Bananas, 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 bananas. How many times do I have to say bananas? B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Bananas, I'm saying if you want my back, you have to have my back in this one too.
Now she's getting into it with Nani, saying that Nani didn't have her back. Nani's not fucking having it.
I didn't vote for your sister, Camilla, because I have your back, Camilla. I have your back, Camilla.
Camilla, I think she has your back. Then she goes after Bananas again, and he didn't even have a chance to vote. He's not on that team, and he didn't have anything to do with it, yet she's still like, you're not gonna have my back, and try to get people to change their minds. And he's like, oh my God. Is this gonna happen every time somebody's bloodline has to go in because they're gonna be pulled in with them? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be super fucking entertaining, you guys. At the red team deliberation, they're all trying to figure out who they want to throw in against Camilla's sister. Some of the boys are trying to get rid of Nani, and Nicole is not having it. She takes up for her cousin to the dudes, and then afterwards she goes and tells Nani that they were trying to throw her in because they think that she's so good, and it's like a compliment, and Nani stole the quote game for this episode right now.
Bull fucking shit, suck my dick. It's not a compliment. You're voting me into elimination. How the fuck is that a compliment?
Anyway, Candace comes back into the house. Bitch got 10 stitches in her face and a broken toe, all right? She has been challenged officially. At the deliberation, Larissa gets voted in by a majority vote, and then everybody else votes Jenna to go in against her. So it's Jenna versus Larissa, but at the elimination, how they were allowing one or the other to like actually do the elimination, like are they gonna still do that? I'm so confused right now. Anyway, we don't get the chance to see because what happens next ends the episode with the to be continued. Tony comes home after a night in the hospital and he seems just fine. He's smiley. They're telling him about Camilla freaking out and how he missed it. And then a little later, when everybody's about to go to the pit, he starts feeling it in the pit of his own stomach. And he has cramps. And he's like trying to take a shit, and he's like having one of them sweat things, and he like almost passes out. And then he comes back in the house, and he's like, I don't want to go to the hospital, so I don't want to be acting like anything's wrong, but he's like sweating, and he's like white. The producers are telling him he needs to go to the hospital, and he's like, no, I'm declining medical attention at this time. I want to go to the pit. So he goes, and on the way there, I think they got there, on the walk there, whatever, and he just falls the fuck over onto the ground. So, and I know it's not funny, but everybody keeps calling him Colors, and they're like,
Oh my God, he looks so green.
His face is white.
I've never seen a person look so green in my life.
He looks like The Walking Dead.
I have never seen somebody look this bad, this sick, as he does right now.
He looks so green.
Is he turning white?
Anyway, he gets rushed off into an ambulance, and then they're putting him in the thing that like X-ray, whatever the thing that the big circle thing that you have to go through to be like, check your body, check it out. You know what I'm talking about? It's in the picture. You can see for yourself. Anyway, so no real ending to this episode. So there's no real ending to the episode. They rush Tony off to the hospital, and they're all dramatic about it. But spoiler alert, we know you're alive because we see your ass on Twitter. So there's that. So that's pretty much it for this week's recap of the challenge, Bloodlines. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I want you to tell me down in the comments if you're team red, if you're team blue, if you're team I don't know what the fuck to do. This is incredibly confusing and I don't want to pick because I love everybody. Tell me that down in the comments. Thank you again, Kaha, for that awesome intro. Please like this video, subscribe if you're not, share it with a friend, tweet your favorite cast members and tell them you want them to make an intro for this recap. And I'll see you guys next week, same time, same place with Ace. And peace out.
Hey there, this is Jill, Kahuta's cousin from the Challenge Bloodlines, and today I watched Ace's recap video and I thought it was really funny, so I wanted to shoot a little intro for the next one. That was one of my roosters crowing. I'm just out here after work feeding the chickens, so sorry I don't look super glamorous, but anyway, I hope you like her video, and I really hope this doesn't need subtitles because I was a little worried about that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.